Lions Club, Moose Lodge, Oddfellows, DeMolay, the Shriners, Knights Templar, Eagles, Phi Delta Theta, and even the Freemasons. All of these organizations are quite different, but very much the same. They are all fraternal organizations, and every year, thousands of men from across the country join them. With rumors abound on what actually happens in their meetings, what makes men so interested to join these types of organizations?
I got involved with Kappa Alpha Order first by joining as an undergraduate member at Gamma Omega chapter at Midwestern State University in 1986 when I was a freshman in college. And I had gone to school there, had planned only to be there for about a year, and then I'd planned to transfer to another university. And I met some guys in the KA chapter and ended up deciding that they were great guys and decided to join. Before that, I didn't really know anything about fraternities.
I joined the Order of DeMolay at a local chapter when I was 12 years old. Joined in Upper Sandusky and have been a member ever since. Once you join DeMolay, you're always a DeMolay. Once you pass the age of 21, you're considered a senior DeMolay, and continuing to be active and giving back as an adult.
Well, I joined Freemasonry because I went to a friendship night and found out that the people that belonged to the lodge that I was invited to supper with had all the men in the community who I admired. All of them that stood for the qualities and morals that I wanted to portray.
These men are definitely not alone in joining a fraternal organization. Mozart, George Washington, Clint Eastwood, George W. Bush, Neil Armstrong, J. Edgar Hoover, Bill Clinton, and many other prominent figures in history were all part of some fraternity. From children to adults, men of all ages seek out these organizations, all looking for different aspects.
Friendship is one aspect that you gain from fraternity membership. Another way that you'll enhance your college or university experience is by having the opportunity to be involved in various leadership positions, being involved and associated with a group of diverse young men. There are lots of student organizations on campus. There are very few student organizations that will offer the diversity that a fraternity will offer.
We see young men in DeMolay taking leadership responsibilities all over their local communities within the state.
And fraternities offer a way to organize that fellowship and provide an underlying or an overarching purpose for that fellowship, whether it's community service or doing other good works or the study of ritual.
But ours is heavily founded on ritualism, and the degree work are moral lessons that are done in dramatic form, in which these lessons are portrayed.
A differentiating factor for us from, say, the Boy Scouts would be our ritual. Our ritual is our set word or action that causes every meeting to move the way it does. And in that ritual, we remind ourselves why we have taken the namesake of DeMolay and what our real purpose is for meeting.
The messages are presented in such a way with symbols so that they often mean more than just the words, and that's one of the interesting things about Freemasonry. When you take a look at the square and compasses, they mean one thing to one person, and yet something similar but yet a little bit different to somebody else.
A big part of fraternity life is helping your fellow members achieve goals and working within the community.
DeMolay has really provided me with an avenue to participate in philanthropies. Some of the philanthropies that we support are that of the shrine hospitals, the children's burn hospitals.
We are a fraternity that has many philanthropies. For example, all Shriners are Masons.
One story that has stuck in my mind is when Hurricane Katrina struck Louisiana and Mississippi. Several chapters got together and went to those hurricane-stricken cities and volunteered their spring break time. Instead of being on a beach somewhere partying, they were down there helping clean up debris and helping reconstruct homes for families.
We work hand in hand with other organizations providing traffic support. You'll see little 12-year-olds riding around in golf carts with big giant vests on them that are too big.
We have adoption of handicapped students, we have eye foundations, we have learning disabilities.
The Muscular Dystrophy Association, to volunteering for Habitat for Humanity.
We shovel snow for the elderly, for churches.
We give, I think last I heard it was over $2 million a day that Freemasons give to charities.
We go into the school system, and DeMolay itself is almost philanthropic in the way that it provides students, young students, with a family and a place, a comfortable, warm place to go after school for activities.
All the members have professed that they want to make themselves better men, and they try to live by that. And we do that by helping those around us, and hopefully those around us are our community.
Fraternities are there to help men become better men, to help those in need, and to help make the community become a better place for all.
I like the combination of being around people that have a healthy, positive attitude about life and sort of being a role model for me.
The amount of young people who are introduced at a young age to this ritual and this idea of brotherhood and fraternalism is very strong. So I'll be, as a member, a senior member of DeMolay, I am also a member of a college fraternity, and I'm also a member of the local Freemasons lodge here in town. So I would definitely say that the young who get involved early in an organization like a youth fraternity like DeMolay are very inclined to want to continue that feeling and maybe that charity that comes along with working hand in hand with others of the same mindset.
Fraternities are always looking for new interested members. To learn more about a certain group, check online and go talk to some local members. I'm sure you'll be pleasantly surprised at the opportunities that await.